Hey YouTube, Kier Qualia here, bringing you guys my updated Leopold Reverse deck profile for September 2014. I've been actually playing this a lot more after the changes I've made to it. It's made the deck a lot more viable. You can get a lot more plays off with Leopold Reverse with the changes I've made. So I'll give you guys the deck profile, so let's go ahead and get started. For grade 3s, I run 4 Leopold Reverse, the main card of the deck. Pretty much you emphasize on his lock ability, which is you lock one Great Nature rear guard and choose 2 of your Great Nature rear guards until the end of the turn. Those units get plus 4,000. At the end of the turn they die, but then you can revive them as well with their kill. So any Great Natures that have effects when they die at the end phase all get activated with this card, and in the end you don't lose the rear guard that you killed with it. So it's a pretty big plus all in all. And the best part about it is you don't have to... You're not limited to using it once per turn. You can lock a unit and then use one more. The effect doesn't specify once per turn, so you can get +8 effects on 2 units if you preferred. And I also run 4 of the original School Hunter Leopold. I just like sitting on a 13k body. Honestly, you can go Leopold Reverse, and you can also run Chat Noir if you prefer. It's really up to you. I prefer Leopold though, just for that early game ability use with his +4. His revival effect is pretty awesome as well. Just all in all, great to ride as well, both grade 3s. For grade 2s, I run 4 Binoculus Tiger. Pretty much a smaller version of School Hunter Leopold. When it attacks a Vanguard, choose another of your Great Nature rear guards. It gets plus 4,000 until the end of the turn, and at the end of the turn, retire that unit. Once again, just a great card overall. Powers up Hamsuke, whatever you give power to. Very good. And I also run 4 Compass Line. It's a great ride target. Sometimes people don't prefer to ride their Binoculus Tigers just because they want to use them later. So Compass Line is the next best thing. The only thing I recommend is his kill ability at the end of the turn. If you don't want it going off, just do not call rear guards, because he does have to kill something as a requirement for being an 11k without restraint. But like I said, being able to sit at a grade 2 11k body really puts your opponent in a big predicament. Sometimes with their rear guard effects, if they want to hit your Vanguard, they have to call an additional booster that maybe they wanted to use as a guard. So overall, Compass Lion is a great ride target, great rear guard column, overall great grade 2. And I also run 3 Pencil Knight Hamsuke. This is the grade 2 version of Hamsuke. I like running this grade 2 and the grade 1 version of Hamsuke pretty much because with Leopold Reverse's effect, you choose 2 of your rear guards, they get +4. So if you choose this Hamsuke and the grade 1 Hamsuke, at the end of the turn, both of them will die, but then you can revive them, but still get both of their search effects off. So it's pretty awesome. You +2 cards along with a boost to 2 rear guards. It's pretty great. And for grade 1s, I'm only running 3 Cable Sheep just because the grade 1 count for this deck is very limited. You have to be careful with what you pick because you have to think of your grade 1s as being resources for the deck. All in all, into that example, I run 4 Pencil Squire Hamsukes. Once again, the search card for all your power boosts. If you power him up with Leopold, he's a kill target for Compass Lion, and you get a search off of him for every counterblast, just like Pencil Knight. So all in all, along with him and Pencil Knight, they're the best targets for Leopold Reverse's Limit Break. And I also run 4 Coiling Duckbill. This guy really provides draw power. During your main phase, when this unit is placed on rear guard circle, you choose another of your Great Nature rear guards, and if it dies at the end phase and put into the drop zone, you draw a card. So all in all, like I said, a lot of draw power. And I also run 3 Tank Mouse. I like running Tank Mouse pretty much because you can go ahead and use his skill to give another rear guard +4 power, and then use him as the lock target for Leopold Reverse. So you can get an extra bonus and not have to, miss out because you locked one of your rear guards for nothing. What I'm pretty much trying to say is you don't want a rear guard just to be locked and not have gained anything out of that lock. But with Tank Mouse, you can rest the rear guard himself and then give +4 and then lock him. So he gave an additional boost along with the lock's ability. And for grade 0s, I run 1 Blackboard Parrot. This is the starter you use. Blackboard Parrot's effect is you place it in the soul at the end phase, you choose a rear guard. If it dies, you draw a card. Pretty much like a Coiling Duckbill, except starter effect into soul instead of placing on rear guard. And for triggers, I run 8 crit for Triangle Cobra for Holder Hedgehog. If I had Ruler Chameleons, I would definitely swap him out for one of these guys, along with his Hamsuke-like ability. It's really awesome. For Draw Trigger, I like running these just for a viable lock target, and the +3 really helps if I ever lock a unit and I need something in the front. Like, let's say Binoculus Tiger, and I have no choice but to lock the unit behind the Binoculus Tiger. So I can use Castanet Donkey to give Binoculus Tiger the power boost so he can at least hit the Vanguard and get off his boost ability. And for Heal Trigger, pretty standard. So yep, that's it for the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and Kira Qualia.